So, today I will show you how to deliver the courier's rashers in Silksong. The reason why you want to do this is it's actually part of a quest called The Great Taste of a Parloom. You need like 5 ingredients for it, and this is one of them. And the reward for this quest is actually like a nail oil, so you get a stronger needle from it. So it's actually worth doing it. Um, that being said, though, for the delivery itself, we're gonna follow the following route. So we're currently at Belhart, where we have to start, and we will go to the left all the way straight through Shellwood, and then we're going up until we reach the Blasted Steps. We will go straight past the bench, then up, like up here, up there, up here. Then we will take this little path here through the hot spring right into the banquet hall. So, a couple of notes before we get started. Um, so before you do this delivery, you cannot fast travel. Fast traveling will immediately break the delivery. That both goes for like the Bell Beast travel and also like the tubes here. If you use like any of those two, it will immediately break and you have to restart. Then the second note rather is I cleared all the enemies along the way. So you will see barely any enemy along the way. Um, I do recommend you do the same because it makes this run a lot easier because the delivery loses life in 3 ways. That is way number one is if you like get hit by any enemy, it will lose life. It will also lose life if you like bump into a wall, if you do a hard landing, if you like hit spikes, hit like any environmental hazard will also have its like life reduced. And the third way is it will slowly lose life over time. So you have a limited time to deliver this berry or this meat, whatever it is, all the way to the banquet hall. But if you clear out the enemies, it will be a lot easier. Then, last but not least, what you can also do is, if you have them, you can equip the Silk Speed ankles. This way you will run faster. Personally, I do not recommend it, but it is something you can do. What I do use though is the Ascendant Grip. That way I don't slide from walls. I find that like slightly more useful. But that being said, let's jump into the delivery itself. Ah yeah, one more tip before we get started. If you lose your way for some reason, like open your map further like this. This way the game will be paused and you can like take your time looking at your map. If you look at the minimap, the game will not be paused and the berry will further decay while you're looking at your map. So you will see me looking at my map a few times during this run, and it's very important that you always do it in like full view. That being said though, let's get started. So we go to the left and we will continue straight. I also do this with every shortcut that I could find unlocked, with every movement ability. That way this delivery is also a lot easier. So if you don't have everything yet, I would suggest you to like do this later. Try to like run most of the times and try to not bump into anything. It's really important. So, just to show off where we are. So we went from here all the way straight. And now we're up here, right before the bench. You can also take this path up. I tried it. I find it harder, much more risk to actually go up. This path is much easier. And like I said, I know it takes some time, but try to like clear out all the enemies along the way. That will just make your run a lot easier. So now we go to the left, and now we're at the blasted steps. Look out for the falling rocks, they will count as damage and therefore reducing the life of the berry. Spikes as well, pretty much everything you can think of. So right here we're now at the bench, and now we're gonna go straight a little bit and then up. There is a shortcut here, so we're straight into here. Just opening the map so you guys can easily follow along to where I am. This is a shortcut, going straight. There we go. And now we're here, and we will climb up. There are some cages here we can climb up until we reach this bench. One thing that I forgot to mention that I'm gonna mention right now is if you need to heal for any reason, there is two opportunities to do it. You have the flea caravan over here. I will tell you how to move it there in a second. And you have the hot spring over there. Very important, do not use the bench, use the hot spring. So now real quick how to move the flea caravan here. First of all, there is actually a boss here, the last judge. You will need to defeat him in order for them to move here. And you will also need to find enough fleas that are like those flying dogs. And to get the hot spring they offer, in case you don't have that yet, that is here in Greymore, and I believe the guy is here. Like, just go here, talk to the guy, he will tell you he wanna join the flea caravan. He will join the flea caravan and then he will be with them. But like those two here and here are your only two healing spots if you need to heal for some reason. At least if you clear out all the enemies, if you do it the way that I do. Seems I forgot one enemy. Again, look out for the rocks. And now we're up here. So now we're gonna climb up here until we reach the flea caravan. And we're pretty good on time. You see that clearing all those enemies, it really helps. If you miss a jump or something, don't like panic. There we go. And there we go. It went a little less smooth. So talk to the guy of the hot spring if you need to heal. Since I don't have to, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, now we're in this room. It is very important that you stick to the right of this room. That way you will climb up the fastest, lose the less time. And then up here. Look out for the little ventilation. There. And now we're at the beginning of the core chamber, so we're nearly there. So now we go straight and then climb up. If you lose your way, open the map. We wanna go further straight. There we go, up here. Remember, do not fast travel, it will break the delivery. Here, you will not say it, but there is a broken ceiling rather. You can go straight up. So, now you see it, we're pretty close. You're going straight, then through the spa, and you're pretty much there. Keep in mind to not bump into anything. Like, it's better to take it a step slower, that you don't. You can heal here as well. Like I said, it's one of the 2 healing spots you have. So now it is like a little more up, right into the banquet hall. Look out for the door here. And look out for the door here. There we go. And where is the thing up? Oh, here. Going up here, and here is the guy. So you see, that is how you get the delivery to it. Like, I'm gonna say it one more time, I really recommend you to clear out all the enemies along the way. It makes this run a lot easier, a lot less stressful. But that being said, speak to the guy. And there we go. If you now check on the quest, you will see we have delivered, in my case, 3 of 5 ingredients. So that is how you do this delivery. I hope it did help you. I wish you best of luck. If you fail, try again, stay calm. It is doable. Watch these guides 5 times for what I care. But good luck guys, and I see you in the next video.